Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here. A little midday money, a little early. We're 5 minutes early here. June the 1st. New month. Welcome on into the show, the channel, YouTube channels. Winning free picks and parlays. Old school Sean Higgs. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Give me a follow over there if you wish. I just tweeted out the player props over there. And I tweeted out the picks. So there's that. Again, on Twitter. Come give me a follow. If you listen after the fact, maybe you're a podcaster and you listen, I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Again, you could always come into the after the fact videos. Leave a comment if you want. I try to respond to everybody. Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, wherever. Thank you for listening. Picks posted, scrolling underneath. Let's get to today. Well, actually, let's get to the recap first because I'm gonna have to run a little early. I got some people coming over. That's what I do. I have things going on. Anyway, so let's do a quick little recap yesterday. Winner in the video, and that's over. 2-1 in baseball on the sites. Wonderful. No NBA, no NHL, because there was none played. We got that. We got some NBA today, which we'll do right now. NBA. Heat under the 219. We said this for 3 days. Baseball. Jays under. Marlins plus the 103 under 7.5. And Cleveland plus the 122. I said last night I wasn't sure if it was going to add anything, right? We did look at lines last night. No baseball. We talked about a bunch of games. I was thinking about the Reds. With Hunter Green, they've won, 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Boston's lost 4 or 5 in a row. That was the kind of spot we looked at. Houston run line. I think, Houston run line, they Angels kind of hit lefties a little bit there. And if we have Framber on the hill, I think they kind of hit. Again, I like Detmers. I like Framber. That being said, that's a pass. I was thinking the Twinkies under, but you know what? Cleveland has hit a few lately, right? They're putting up a couple runs themselves. I'm going to take them, hitting a little better, plus 122. Twins off a big win at the Stros. There we go. The Marlins in the under. I'm fading away here on San Diego. They're not hitting. Both of these guys, I think, pitch okay today. Marlins always a light hitting club. We'll take the little plus money. We'll go under. Jays and Milwaukee. Milwaukee is actually, I think, over the last week, the worst hitting team. They are the worst. They're not doing much. I'll go under here. I'll go under. So there is that. Props. We got some props. We got the props today, and there's a NBA prop in here as well. So we'll start in MLB. McMahon. I play games with people's names for the Rockies. Red Hot Ribbies, 180. We'll take them. Corbin Carroll and Gurriel, 135 and a 165 for Arizona. Sure. Corbin, rookie. Now I told you I like Alec Thomas a lot. He's my guy. But Corbin Carroll's hitting 300. I think they'll score some. They're winning. Another win last night. I think they're 5 in a row now for Arizona. We'll take him at 135. Gurriel again hitting 4 or 5. I thought about Moreno. There was not a prop for him up for a Ribby, but 165. We'll take it. And the Angels, Ursula for a base hit. Now he had a hit prop. I think it was minus like 2 something for over a half. I'm looking for just a base hit here. The guy's been hot the last week. I'm going to go just 150 for him to get a hit. Obviously, minus 150. Like, hey, so really 150. Usually I don't do that in regular. I don't like doing 135s. Pretty confident in it. We'll lay to 150. NBA. Under band points, 15.5. Jimmy Butler, 27.5. And someone bought it up last night. I forgot. I thought it was Stop Geo. I'm not sure. The steals with Murray, over 1.5. It is minus 135. I still like it. He's hit this in, I believe, the last 4 or 5. We'll roll with that. Jimmy Butler, I mean, he's hit this, I think, twice in 10 games, maybe 3 times. And bam, not happening. No. I know there's going to be a lot of heat love. Obviously, I like the under in this game, right? 219. I'm not thinking we're getting a huge offensive outputs from really either team. But there is that. Welcome on in. Hope everybody's good. Michael B's in the house. A little early today. Yeah, I got gonna have to run out a little early. I got people coming over in about a half hour, and got to get that done before I do bet win repeat today. T money. Yeah, a little early today. A little early today. It happens. It happens. NBA have said this late points. I got Nuggets 8 full game. Yes, listen. I said this. I think Miami will kind of be tough early, and then they'll kind of catch up with them late. Whereas I think Denver might be a little sluggish early, and then they get their flow going late. So I agree. Team I'm so pissed. I lost a big bet this morning. Team loses 12-13. I bet against them. Come on, don't. That's gambling, baby. T-Money. Tyler's here. I'm on the Jays under for the first bet of the day. I agree with the Jays under. I'm right with you. Boom. First pick of my day. Jays under. Michael Cleveland. I'm going first five. Concerned about the bullpen. Brewers plus or and a half. Yeah, Gasper run line. Not a good look most of the time. Jays run line this year at home 10-14. Again, losing. Not making your money for taking Jays run line. I understand it. Give me the under though. The Brewers have not hit well lately. T money. Got four huge dogs today. Here we go. I'll be on the Heat money line. I understand you want to take them both games, thinking they split at worse. We'll see how that goes. Again, I don't have any side in that game. I'm not really. I think Denver pulls away, but I'm not betting it. Nothing to MLB. Jays over the 8.5. I'm against you on there. I'm against you. Sox and Stros run lines. If you're feeling spicy, if you're feeling like losing money, that seems like a good bet to do. How are we taking? Now I mentioned sale last night. We're doing look at lines. I said the guy's really good. I was ready to do Hunter Green. I'm like, here we go, Hunter. I started doing a whole write up on him. Here we go on the sites, and then I go into Chris Sale last 4, 5, 6 starts. The guy has not been terrible, and Hunter Green's off his best start of the year. Finally got a win. Is he going to strike out 9 guys in 5 innings? Sure. And then I get a Cincy bullpen. Since he's been hitting, I mean, I can't. This is like I said about the Sox in this series. How are we laying these kind of numbers versus a team? They're still losing. They lost 4 in a row. What am I? 4 in a row? 5 in a row? What are you doing? Why? Why take the Sox? Astros, I mean, it's a 190. I understand. It's the Astros. They're really good. Reed Detmer. I mean, I like Reed Detmers. The Angels have strung together a couple wins here. Get over 500. I don't know. I think that's a loser. I think it's a loser team money. Michael, I took Murray plus a dime for MVP. Joker was $3. Straight pay. You have to take you can't take a 300 minus 300. Someone last night who came in last night was like, let's lay 1,200 for a Joker double. I what? Yeah, will it win? Probably. I'm thinking it's got a really good probability of winning. Do you want to lay 1,200? I can't lay 1,200. Joker, if Denver wins this, is a guy averaging 30 plus and 12 boards, and they win a sweep or in 5 or whatever. I agree with you, Michael. I can't lay 300. I just don't. I don't do that. People do it. It's a win. Not for me. Nuggets at 6, 450. I like that. 5, 250, too low. Either one, you do both of those. You're guaranteed. If it comes in at those numbers, you're making what, $50 on a hundo. So, Nick, anyone? What is this? Is this? I don't even know. This got to be like tennis or some crap. What are we talking about here? Tiafo and Karatsev? I need to get back on track. MLB totals are going against the line movement normally thing. Here's the thing with baseball, and I've said it before. Excuse me as I rub my nose here. I was outside, and I don't know why I do that before a show. I'm going out to like wander around my backyard, and here come the allergies. You're gonna have a bad stretch. It happens. Reel in your bet size. Ride, I don't say ride the losers, but it happens. Nothing you can do about it. It's part of the game. Part of the game. Michael B. I made a small play on Cincy plus 150. It is super public. I don't know if it's super public. I mean, I think everybody's good. This line opened at 160. It's at like 175 now almost. I don't know if it's a public play consistency. If the line's going up, people are betting on Sale and the Red Sox. No way the Red Sox could get swept at home. Winning wager, my guy. Blue Jays run line. Winning wager. I don't know. Jays run line, Gausman run line. I've been burned way too many times. Give me the under. If Gausman pitches like he usually does, which is he's a decent pitcher, what's he gonna go? 6, almost 7. Give up 2 runs or something like that. Here we go. 5 and a third, 1. 8-2, 7-2, 6-0. Well, he got shelled by Boston, 8 and 3 innings. 7-0, 7-0. He got shelled at Houston. Again, these are both road games. He gave up these 8 and 7 runs. 8 innings, 3 runs. 6 innings, 0 runs. He's going to go 6-7, and at home he's been pretty decent. I would just rather go run line and go under, thinking, hey, they win this game 4-1 or 3-0 or something along those lines, then hope that I don't give up anything and lose a run line. You know what I'm saying? Gausman run lines, they are not the I think going back to last year we did this winning wager, and it's bad. He's got some bad numbers. I mean, just this year, what do we got here? Run line for him. 3-1. Here's a run line. He would have lost that game. Outright loser, outright loser, outright loser, outright loser. I mean, and this is you losing, going 7 and giving up two runs in a game. You lose that game. You go 6 innings, give up 0 runs, you lose 2-1. I mean, you run line this guy, his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 starts. You have 1, 2, 3 wins, 3 and 7. You're down. You're down. No, thank you. No, thanks. I'm hammering the under 62.5 total runs for baseball games today. There you go. A grand salami of MLB. 62.5. We got what? 3? So we got 7 games. 8, 16, 20. I'm trying to think where the crazy game's gonna be that might hurt. I don't really see it because I think Toronto's an under. I mean, I think we'll see runs in the Mets game, but I think that'll all. I mean, do we get 10 in the Mets game? I don't know about that. I think Miami's an under. I think Arizona will probably score a couple there. Boston, again, Sales pitching well. Green, I like Green, although the total's gone up. I think Minnesota is an under game. I like that. And I think Houston's could probably be an under game. So I kind of agree with 62.5. The pen is out, winning wager. Winning wager. And you got 62.5 total runs. Just cause, either way, I agree. Agree under. I got to remember this for look headlines tonight and tomorrow if you come in. Next up, I got to go. My new mouse is on the way. My mouse is not working good. Jimmy Butler under 27.5. I'm with you on the under. I got it scrolling. Jimmy Butler under points. J-Rock, D-backs, run line. They're hot. Yes, they are hot. Stott Carroll hit parlay 122. Don't hate that. Delaware Rice. Here we go. The ponies. Race number 4. Number 2, my boy Colton, 6-1. Churchill Downs race. Number 5, number 4, Carmichael, 3-1. Those of you who like the ponies, J-Rock is pretty good with his pony picks here. He's pretty good on the horses. Nick says, today's Padres at least money line. No, at least money line? All right. Why you got to bet him at least on the money line? Because I got Joe Musgrove and a 5-something ERA coming to town? Like a Padre team that's struggling right now? I mean, why is it you got to at least take the Padres today? Why? Why are we taking the Padres? I'm not taking the Padres. I like the Marlins. I got the Marlins here. Padres are losing record on the road. Lost yesterday. Definitely not interested in that. Under Jays, yes. Chris Sale under 18.5 outs. Um, I don't know. I think he might go say he's pitched well, winning wager. That's what kind of got me off of taking Cincy today at plus 150. He's pitched pretty good the last month. 305 Canes, my guy. What do you got here? AC and NBA and NHL finals look like destiny. Just saying. Have a good day. Go Heco Panthers. You're a little biased, Miami guy. Uh, although I do like Florida on the ice. I haven't bet it yet. I will bet after first innings with nice odds for Padres. These Marlins are winning too much. Lucky team. I I don't know if they're a lucky team. I like the pitching staff. I guess it's lucky because I think their hitters are so bad. It's a miracle they could score runs. That's the problem with betting Miami, for me at least. Angels to win the Astro series plus 160. Okay, we got Detmers today versus Framber, which is the toughest I think of the group. Tomorrow, who's pitching? You got Otani going. Let's look at this matchup real fast here. So Otani will go, and then Sandoval, who's pitched decent. You're going to throw out Javier, France, and Bellick. Uh, Listen, you had the pitching matchups. You have them. They're there. I think it could be worth a shot. 160. Now the Stros are starting to hit a little bit. Breggie's starting to hit. Now Tuve's back. Um, and then it's just the Angels. It's tough betting on underachieving Angel team. And I like the lineup a lot. I mentioned beginning of the year. I love the lineup. You brought in. I mentioned Ursula. You got Drury. You got guys who are kind of professional there. You got, uh, well, then you have your injury guys. Your Trout, Rodon, and Walsh, and Joey Dell in the minors, and all these guys. Um, Maurice, good afternoon. I don't like betting baseball, but I took Toronto first five money line and the under first five in a Marlins game. I'm with you on the unders here. I don't like Toronto. It's questionable for me there. Heat money line and 9 points. I don't like that money line. Miz, Arizona, Colorado, over. I could agree with that. Mets run line. I don't like Scherzer, so that's a no. Twinny run line. I'm against you there. I kind of like Cleveland. Houston run line. I'm not loving that, believe it or not. Not loving that. And I listen. I got both of these pitchers for Cy Youngs, visitor and home team, but don't have to bet that one today. Yay, tennis. No tennis. I could get down on Joker MVP. Yeah, $3. You can't do it. Over PRA and to lead the finals of scoring. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. No one not no. I mean, it's him or Murray to lead in scoring. No, Miami, nobody's going to be scoring 30 plus in the series every game. Sneaky bet for Yos plus 700. Any player to score 50 in the finals. I think that's worth it because I think you got just on Denver, Joker or Murray could go for 50 at any given moment. Nathan Peralta's been a pinata lady. May just passed. Yeah. I like the under because they're not hitting, and the Gausman will. I ran down his numbers. He's solid. He's solid. The problem is, like we see a lot with good pitchers, you get an ace on the hill, and then the team forgets to hit, and they think they just have to. It's 2-1. You're like, why can't we get a win here? Blue Jays are 12-12 on their own line at home. Are they 12-12? I thought here it says they're 10-13. Again, this is just a quick little look. I see 10-14 run line at home. That's what it just says here on the covers page, but it could be wrong. Could be wrong. I try not to just go off of what a site has because it could be wrong, and I don't keep all that in front of me for each team. Aaron says my bet tonight under Mets, under Cleveland, under Marlins. I like the Cleveland Marlins. The Met game could be tricky for me. It could be a low scoring game. It could be a slugfest. I'll avoid the Mets. Not a team I want to bet on. Nick says those were the days I used to win with $50 to 4K. Now it's become difficult. Yeah, those were the days. When hot streaks, 50 to 4K. What kind of crazy parlay is that you're doing? Oh, 48 hours. All right. I get it. Twins is good under. I agree with the Twins under. I mentioned that last night. Twins under. Winning wager. All the games have to average under 9 runs. And yeah, when I ran through them again, I think Toronto's there. I think Miami's there. I think Cleveland's there, and I think Houston is there. So that's four that I think could probably be under a decent amount. I think Arizona could give you a scare if they're hitting. Phillies Mets again is a coin flip, and then that Boston Cincy game to me is I do not know what to expect. I think it's a safe bet though. I like it. Michael A, happy Thursday. I feel like today's a Friday. I don't know why. Just tuned in when we look at baseball today. Here we go. Baseball today picks up. Jays under the 8, Marlins and the under, and the Cleveland Guardians. Got you covered, brother. There you go. J Rock Bichette over 1.5 base minus 105. He's been red hot. Yes, I agree with that. Go for it. T Money winning wager reminds me of someone I know who told me to bet. Who are you? Who's winning wager? I gotta find out who winning wager is. I hope I turn my week around this week. I was thinking about betting 200 on Miami to win the series at 3. Well, let's you do stuff like that. Who's the matchup tomorrow with Miami? To win the series. To win this series. Okay, so they have to win this. They got to win today because I say tomorrow they play against the A's. I keep thinking today's Friday. We're heading into a weekend series. My days are so messed up. 2 of the 7 games today land on a number says the Miz. That could be 9s. You never know. I think we get a couple unders though. It's Thursday travel day, so it's dogs and unders. So that's a weird bet under 62.5 runs for baseball. How do you even calculate that? They probably just take the totals there. Come on. Yesterday MLB games 9, 14 were nerfies. They continue to get crazy. Yeah, I'm not a big nerfy guy winning wager. I don't like. I'm all for every game's a nerfy in my book because it's the best pitcher on your team. He should be able to get 3 outs. It's just that simple for me. I don't care who they're facing. You should be able to get 3 outs against the 3 best hitters. You have the edge straight up out of the game. They haven't seen a pitch yet. You're in control. Everyone's taking the Padres. No thanks. I want nothing to do with the Padres. 62.5, 7 games need to average under 8.9. Yes, they do. Again, we just ran through them. I think 4 of them definitely stay under. 1 could possibly, and the other ones are, you never know. Toronto team total 4.5 FanDuel. What do you think? I don't mind getting involved with a Toronto total with Gausman. They look at his scores with Gausman games. They sometimes don't score for him. No, thank you. Give me the under. He'll come out and deal fine and give up maybe 1 run in 7 innings or something. I'll count on that. I'm not counting on Toronto to score 7 runs. Aaron says Miami $2 odds 380. I know deep down Denver's going to win. I'm not going to say it's not worth taking a shot at Miami, right? Who had them here? They keep winning. Right? They keep winning. Can they steal a game here with a Denver team who hasn't played in over a week? Sure, it's possible. Am I betting that? Nah. Winning wager. If you think Angels lose today, then maybe save the series bet for tomorrow. I don't know if they lose today. I don't know. I could see them winning. And that's maybe I'm biased towards Hunter. I said Hunter. I meant Reed Detmers. I like Reed Detmers. Obviously, they lose today, you have better odds because then they got to win the next couple. But a 4-game set, you have. Is this going to be a loser today because you're facing their ace? Possibly. But teams lose. I'd hate to. All right, I wager. You're probably same as me. You're not going to bet it wins, and then you're smacking yourself like, oh, I got 1 under the belt. Now I need to come in here and win 2 out of 3 again. If you do it for this whole series. Do it for the whole series. Demers, Otani, Sandoval, Canning. Yeah. The Canning is your weak link here. But on the flip side of that, you have a Houston team that has some pitching problems themselves. Because you're going to roll out Framber, Javier, Bellick. I think JP France. No Hunter Brown. I think Hunter Brown's good. You avoid him. Padres and Angels should be embarrassed with the level of talent they have. Listen, the Angels have been bad for a decade. Padres, it's what are we going to do with the Padres? Guys aren't hitting. Guys aren't pitching. Braves and the Dodgers. Yeah, Braves got to get their pitching straight. Left field is open. Yeah, no, left field. It's where's Joe Adell, baby? Where is Joe Adell? Just turned 20 into $60 in video poker. Nathan's getting started early at the casino. Murray MVP odds. See, I would do a Murray MVP than a Joker. I think Murray was a plus a dime. Is that what we posted earlier? Somebody posted Murray plus a dime. Joker -3. 3 honey, I should say. And I was in your main channel, make comments. I have under 7.5 in Miami, under Cleveland, under I don't hate them all. I don't hate them all. I don't hate them. I like the unders. Keep playing video poker. That 60 will turn into 100, says Michael B. I don't trust the computer poker stuff or computer 21. I just feel like I'd rather see that dealer pull a 5 card 21 than a freaking computer do it on me. Here we go. Angels money line. Anthony pounded sports betting the card. Joe Adell's fan club founding member. Your son from another mother. K's over 6.5. Yeah, Hunter Green. Take that over K's, baby. You know we like Hunter. Aaron, I was looking at the run line on the Jays, a plus money, but Jays are up and down. I can't do run line Jays. Just give me the under. Under, I'll cash it. I don't want to say it's easy. I think Gausman goes 7+. I think he gives up maybe a run. Jays probably score like 4 or something. Good run line should get there. It should. I don't trust it though. I don't trust it. I've seen this guy lose 2-1 in extra innings. No thanks. Give me the under. T money at under an MLB by winning wager is far. Yeah, can't log into offshore right now. That stinks. Yeah, I think it's a good bet today. I like it. Gracious. Brew Crew run line. Not loving that. Just give me the under. Rockies, definitely don't like that. I can't take teams going against guys on winning streaks. Reds, I don't hate. Won 4 or 5 in a row. Boston's just the opposite on a losing streak. Cleveland on the under, sure. Houston run line. I don't know about that Houston run line. I don't know. Again, I like B. Detmers a lot. I like Framber a lot too. But that game to me is winning wagers. The Boston City game will be cider. Yeah, that's the one. That could be a crazy 9-8 game. It could be 3-1. I don't know. Pounded says all dogs except for the Jays run line. I can't do Jays. No NBA? I got that. What are you talking about? You don't like NBA today? The Heat? I don't like the Heat. Give me the under. Aaron, under. Nuke Weaver fan club wins again, plus 150. Rolling Reds 155. I can't believe it. Again, they've won 4 in a row. They're playing pretty good. Steer's pretty good. And I was looking at a Ribby prop for him. He's a plus 90, 190 there. Yoshida was a plus 170. But then I'm like, man, these guys, I could see it being a low scoring game too, as much as I could see a lot of runs being scored here with this Reds team. Also, like Whit Merrifield, I was looking at Ruby prop for him for Toronto guys. He was a plus 220. Tamoose, what do you got here? Taking one parlay today, and I whipped up Angels, Padres for 143. I'm going to say okay to that. Do I like the Marlins today? Yeah. Are the Marlins going to win like 5-0? I don't know about that. Plus money, sure. Padres are going to basically pick them, and the Angels, I think, are going to score a couple here. So sure. Team, my general question today: what is the biggest dog or line overall you've ever hit? I think I haven't hit over a plus 37 outside of a parlay. Listen, crazy parlays. I don't know. I can't think of anything. I mean, I'm sure I probably had some stupid thing, but again, it's not like I'm putting, a nickel on it to win 190,000 or some crap like that. But straight money lines, probably college basketball, and the one that sticks out to me all the time, and just cause it was talked about, it was on a live show with Craig and Mitch back on the Picks and Parlays Blog Talk Radio. It was Long Beach State over UNLV. In UNLV, I think they're like a 14 or 16 point dog. I said money line came in. I'm sure I've had other ones in that kind of range, but I got to wrap this up because I got people outside here for futures. You know what? I'll talk about this more because futures I could go into. I've hit a bunch of like player prop stuff like that, but off the top of my head, I don't know them all. I'm just talking years here. Vincent, first half heat. I don't hate that. I think they'll play tough in the first. I eventually think it catches up to them. They kind of wear down, a little tired, fatigue. Denver kind of pulls away. They're fresher. They haven't played in a while. They'll get better as the game progresses. And I said, live in Toronto. We just hired a new GM for the Leafs, so everything's right. The Leafs. All right, I'm sorry. We can't talk hockey. The Leafs, what are we doing here? It's Stanley Cup time. We're not talking about guys who aren't in the Stanley Cup. Winning majors, love the Nerfy when you get minus 110. Some of these pitchers average sometimes. I agree with the Nerfies. I don't bet the Nerfies, but I'm all for Nerfies. I've been watching your pack open main channel. Yeah, that's fun, right? The little packs. I have fun doing that. Although the newer guys, I have no idea what they are. The colors, I can't. I'm colorblind. I don't know what color these refractor craps are. Give me a 1987 tops. Open up. Oh, Future Star. Bo Jackson, wonderful. Gary Sheffield. BJ Surhoff. Easy stuff. Tony C in the house. Tommy Tamoose, good day yesterday. Bet MGM, give me a free $50 pick. There you go. Marlins plus 3.5. Look at these. Plus 3.5. Winning wager, for instance, my betting model shows a 27.2% chance of a run scored in the first inning of a Twins game. That's lower than 200 price at 115. I agree. Listen, the Nerfies for me, and again, I'm not throwing up any miles for myself. That's not what my show does here, winning wager. I just kind of come in and give the picks out. But I agree. Like, I look at games, and again, I'm not a nerfy guy or Yerfy guy. I don't really do a lot first five, and that's just whatever. Do I do it sometimes? Yes. When you come across good edges like this is the stuff that people really dive into. They want to make money, can get into. The average person, they're gonna be like, "What is this?" They don't have time for this. They're not trying. They just want to come in. But absolutely, I mean, you got two guys, two teams, strikeouts, not light hitting. The edge is there. You find it, it's there. You dig for it. And to do a show like that, to bring in model betting and that just way over a lot of common bettors' heads. They don't want to hear this stuff. It is a huge edge. That's why you bet it. That's why you bet it. So to get hit yesterday was 200, no value. Yeah. Well, I'm more when I go to the props. I'm more of RBI props, plus money RBI guys. I don't even like to go to like a 110, 115. It's got to be like 130 or more most of the time. I reverse run line Rockies at Dodgers. Once hit for $3. There you go. Nathan, Nuggets. I can see them pulling away. Up big betting on Reds every day. They're won 4 or 5 in a row. I went against Graham and Brewers plus 1.5. You're not going against the grain because Gaspin run line is 3-7 last 10. You'd be up money. That's just this season. Last season was just as bad. All right, I got to cut out of here because I have some workers here.